Hello guys, so now I will start to talk with you about my new laptop, the T430. The T430, it is one of the best, the last best Thinkpad product line. It is full option. It has many ports, VGA ports, mini Thunderbolt, two USB 3.0 and one USB and one USB 2.0 and the Ethernet port and express port and three slots for hard drives. So when I and this machine, it is produced is made in 2012, and you can buy it from eBay in good price, good condition. It's with a good price. So this is the machine that I bought from eBay, and the price 168 euro plus the 9 euro for the shipment. So this is the machine. Let's look at it. The keyboard is fantastic, and you can modify the BIOS from the Linux, and you can add the advanced BIOS option, and you can change this keyboard with the T420 keyboard, the famous Thinkpad IBM keyboard. The battery, it was the two cell battery, the 30-watt battery. The origins it's only 1 hour. Also, I upgrade the battery. This is the keyboard. It is the physical, and you see here where you put your finger is like the cut, so you can notice between the right click and the left click and the middle click for the tracking point. This is the machine. Here you open this cover and you upgrade the RAM. Here you open this cover and you upgrade the SSD, first SSD, and here this is the physical bottom. You push this bottom from this side and you push this bottom up, so you remove the DVD drive and you can upgrade the caddy, and you add another SSD, and here you can put M.SATA, another SSD, so you will have total three hard drives. Here I upgrade the battery from this to other one, and I will talk with you about the other one. Here you can put the SIM card for the mobile, and here the female for the dock station. So this is the DVD. You can upgrade for the SSD. Here the E-Express. Here the SD card reader. Here the lock for the Wi-Fi. So you have the physical on-off for the Wi-Fi. Here USB Type 2. And this is the Kingston lock. In the front there is nothing. You have the switch to open the laptop. Here two USB Type C, USB Type 3.0. Here the Thunderbolt for the display. Here the VGA, and here the microphone, the head jack. And this for the heat sinks. Also, I upgrade the heat sink. I will talk with you how I did it. Okay. So it comes with the dual core i5 T430 2.0M. So first thing, I upgraded from dual to quad core, 8 threads, and that's what I did. So I bought this i7 3M20QM i7. It is a quad core, and I upgraded to quad core because the CPU is upgradable. It is not built in the motherboard. It's swapped, so you can remove the CPU and upgrade it to other CPU. So now I have quad core, and to prevent the thermal and to keep the CPU cool, I upgrade also the heatsink. I bought this heatsink. It's bigger, and you see it is for the CPU and integrated GPU, but I don't have integrated GPU, but this is good. So you have more cool to the CPU, so it will be never a throttle. And this is the first upgrade. And when I upgrade the CPU, the power supply and the battery, it must be I have to upgrade it because it will be power hungry, because this CPU is very powerful, very fast, so it needs more power. So I bought 170 watt charger, and this 9-cell battery. This is the 9-cell battery, 9 pill, so make it English to understand. So this is 9-cell battery, and I bought this charger 170 because the original charger it is something 50 watt and cannot charge the quad core. So I bought this charger and this battery, and this battery give me up to 6 hours with medium work. For example, for watching HQ 4K videos, editing videos with the shortcut, doing some Android Studio, yes. So, and here, and it take maximum 16 gigabyte of RAM, and I bought this yesterday. It's arrived, and I upgraded to 16 gigabyte of RAM. And also I order 1 terabyte SSD, because now I have 360 SSD, and it will be arrived DVD in Thursday. 1 terabyte SSD. Now I have 300 something SSD. I bought also backlit United States keyboard. It will arrive in August too, in August, 5 in August. Okay, so that is. And this is the small dongle which I use, the Thunderbolt. It's mini Thunderbolt. It's arrived and it's worked very well. So this small Thunderbolt is continue VGA port and HDMI port and DVI port. And for the DVI port, I can put male female from HDMI to DVI port. So I will have 2 HDMI port and 1 VGA port. And for the audio microphone, here I bought male female from DVI to HDMI. So I will have, when I receive the new extended extension, so I will have 2 HDMI, 1 audio and 1 VGA. So what I bought is yesterday I ordered it, this guy. So I put this in my mini Thunderbolt, which I show you in the picture, and I can use it. Also, I can use the normal USB Type-C Thunderbolt, but to make it work and functional in my T430, to use the extra ports for many USBs and mini SD card and SD card, I need the male female from USB Type-C to USB Type 3.0, and I ordered it and it's already arrived, and it's worked very well with my old dongles. Now let's see the system information. So we go to the system information to see, as you see, now I upgrade to the quad core i7 3840QM CPU, and 16 gigabyte of RAM, and the Windows 64-bit Windows 10 Pro. It's activated from my university, from the university account, and thanks to the university and to IT of the university for make my activation on retail and permanent. So I don't need to go to the scientific network to activate my window. They give me a permanent activation. Now this is some few of specification. Let's see the task manager. We go to the task manager and we see the performance. By the way, now I open. Let's close the Java, because this is also for my project. It's in the idle. In general, I take 3% of the CPU, 4.9. 31% of the memory, because now I am using the OBS, and I have HHD from and I have the SSD, which I install the Windows. SSD, which I install the Windows, and I told you in the next Thursday I will upgrade this SSD from 300 something gigabyte to 1 terabyte, and I will put this here, and I will remove this. Now let's take more look at it. So this is the processor. This is the 80 processors, because it starts from 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 threads. Okay, and the clocks. This is you can also overclock it, and you just go to the GitHub, and from the Git you install the code, so you can hack the BIOS. But I don't. It's not recommended. Leave it as it, because this works very fine. You don't need to overclock it or undervolt it, because right now it's work fine. And the temperature is 33 degree. And as I say, I am opening too many, as you see, too many tabs here, but still the temperature is very low. Let's see more about the temperature, what the temperature says. So 39 degree Celsius, and this is the SSD is Samsung SSD Evo, yes, 250 gigabyte, and the Thursday I will upgrade it to 1 terabyte crucial SSD. Okay, so it is the first the main SSD, which I installed the operating system, it is SSD. The second one is HHD, and it is Toshiba 500 gigabyte and 33 Celsius. So everything is fine, everything is fantastic. I am so happy with this machine. So some people, they complain about the display, but maybe because I have a problem in my side. For me, I like the display, the resolution. So let's see the resolution. It is 1360 by 768. This is the resolution, and for me it's fantastic. So I will not upgrade the resolution, the screen, because also the screen is upgradable and it's very, very easy. And there is a guide online, and you can check the YouTubers to show you how to upgrade the resolution. So for me, this resolution 1366 by 768, it is fantastic. So I will not upgrade it. The sound is fantastic, and the Bluetooth is fantastic. As you see, I am using this headphone. It's a Crusher headphone. It's maybe 200 euro. It's very, very expensive, but it's very, very fine. So it works very fine. I test this machine on Debian. I install Debian GNU Linux and Debian XFCE desktop environment and Debian Cinnamon environment, and it's worked fantastic. Also, I test this machine on Arch Linux. I install Arch Linux, I make the code, and I install the packages from scratch, and I build the operating system. And then I install, I test it on many Arch environment. So the first is GNOME, vanilla GNOME environment. It's worked very fine. But the vanilla GNOME has some bugs, because, as I said, Arch is rolling release distro. And in XFCE, also Arch XFCE, in the XFCE desktop environment, it's work also fine. I don't I stop using Ubuntu anymore, because I have many issues with Ubuntu policy, and I stopped using Manjaro, and I wrote my message to the developer in Manjaro to stop my account, and now I'm out from Manjaro team. And so I talk about the resolution, because some people, they say the resolution is not good. And my T430 guide, which I use, I went to this guide. It is just write T430 guide, this guide. So that is, I follow these steps to upgrade this machine. So EV Bridge, I use EV Bridge, and I use T430. So I use this CPU, I upgrade it, and I use this fan. This I didn't upgrade it. This I didn't upgrade it. I use just the US keyboard, and I ordered the US keyboard with backlit, and it will arrive in August, as I show you in my Amazon. I didn't upgrade this. I didn't play with this. I didn't overclock. I leave it as it is, because it's very fine. I bought this from Amazon, because when you upgrade from a dual core to the quad core CPU, you need 170 watt, and I show you it is from Amazon. It's cheap and it's very good. This guy, I bought it, and I bought the 9-cell battery. This guy, it is 46 euro plus the shipment, and I can work with it within up to 6 hours. I will put this link subscription below. So this is the adapter. I show you from where I bought it. I bought this one also. So now I put the HHD instead of the DVD. So you can, by the way, when you use this, you can put many operating system. You can buy many SSD, and in each SSD you can install operating system, and you can switch between the operating systems if you want this. If you like this, you can buy this. So use eExpress card. So you will have another two. You can buy also this to change the touchpad stick. Touchpad replacement. It's a stick. You just remove the old one and you put this new one. And this is the battery. This is the RAM. I show you the RAM. Okay, what is next? And first thing, when you bought this machine, before you upgrade everything and you play with everything, it's better if you upgrade the BIOS. So just you go to the, before you upgrade the CPU, you have to upgrade the BIOS. So you write T430, and T430. Okay, T430. BIOS, and you go to the official website of Lenovo website, and you install the latest BIOS, and you download the BIOS, and you upgrade the BIOS. Then you upgrade the BIOS. Then you when you finish the upgrading, when you finish upgrade the BIOS, you can upgrade the CPU from the dual to the quad core. You can order it, and that's all. So I am, and when I compare the tests of the benchmarks of the T430 with the 2020 laptops, it can compete the most laptops. Not only that, it's compete and is a very lower price. So the total price that I pay for this laptop, it's about 600 euro, but it can compete laptops in these days with the which is cost 1,700 euros or 1,900 euro. And since it is not thin, not very thin, it is not very heavy, by the way. It is 1.7 or 2.1 kilogram. So it's not very heavy, and it is not very thin. So it is reliable, and it is a mobile workstation. You can take it and walk with it. I think for me it is very light. It is not very heavy. So now I have 50%, and it is 1 hour 49, because I'm using the OBS, and as I told you, I open many tabs. So this is my review, my initial review on my new Thinkpad, which is made in 2012. My new Thinkpad is a T430. I am very happy with this machine, and I will sell my two laptops, the old my two laptops, the XPS 9650 and the Thinkpad, the T470, and I will stay with this machine. Okay guys, I hope you enjoy this fast review, and I hope, as always, we learn something. Stay safe, fight COVID-19, and see you soon. Ciao, ci vediamo dopo. Andrà tutti bene.